Student Success, welcome to your week 3 assignment video. So hopefully by now you are getting even more comfortable and adjusted to Brightspace, the semester in general. But if you ever have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm hoping that a lot of the early technology bumps are out of the way with orientation and so on. So we should be able to hopefully just jump right in. All right, so week 3 is based off of chapter 4. So the chapter 4 lecture video is there in the week 3 video folder. But I do ask that you just interact with chapter 4 in some way. If your learning style is visual, then I think the video will be right for you, as well as auditory, so you can hear me talk about the information. Although you can also use the textbook link or the slideshows to help you make sure that you are getting the information that you need to complete the assignments. There's also a couple additional videos in here that are, again, like a better listener, because chapter 4 talks about that. Just a couple extra resources if you wanted to check those out. All right, so a real quick snapshot. Let me go back up here. This is talking about listening, taking notes, and remembering, because those are 3 big things that are really part of the academic experience. So this is all you have to do, nice and short and sweet, right? You have a discussion forum this week. So it looks like one assignment, but there's 2 things you have to do this week, and I'll talk to you about that in a moment. But as hopefully you're going to be, or if you're not already accustomed to it, you need to post your original response by Wednesday and then respond to 2 classmates by Sunday. So remember, even if you miss that Wednesday attendance deadline, let's say all of a sudden it's Friday and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't post, still post, because you can get partial attendance credit, but then you can still get full forum points, because you're essentially getting graded on the discussion forums twice. The first time for attendance, and then the second time, did you actually respond to the prompt? Did you answer the questions? Did you address what you were supposed to address? So please make sure that you post no matter what, even if it's late. All right, so let's go ahead and scroll down to the assignments. So this is what I mean by 2, even though it looks like only 1 assignment here. In order to answer the discussion forum question, you have to take this little survey. It's real quick. It's right here embedded inside, and it's going to So it's going to talk to you, and then it's going to ask you a series of questions, and it's going to kind of just give you a very, I'm going to say it's very vague result, I'll be honest, but it's going to kind of give you something to work off of for your discussion forum post. So once you take this assessment, then you're going to go to the How Well Do You Listen discussion forum. Make sure that you follow through all the steps. Here's the prompt. After completing the survey, the How Well Do You Listen, answer these 3 questions. How did you do? Oh, I did really well, or it says I have some things to work on. Did the results surprise you? No, I knew I was a poor listener, or yeah, it really surprised me because I think I do really well, whatever the case is. And then what is your plan for improvement? How can you become a more active, engaged listener, note taker, because it talks about that in there. So what are some strategies you could do to improve your listening for a face-to-face or an online class, or both? So you're answering those 3 questions based off of your completion of the survey. Okay? And then as always, it kind of gives you a real quick rundown of how to do that. And then just responded to classmates by Sunday. So that's all you're doing for this week is the discussion forum. I do want to kind of give you a preview ahead that next week you're also continuing in chapter 4. So same chapter. So that's why you'll see the same lecture video posted next week as well, because it's all the same thing. All right. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and have a great week.